What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to talk about Evacuation. It is a new game from collaboration with Delicious Games and Vladimir Sushi. I just love these collaborations between these two. He's like their in-house resident designer, I think. I'm not really sure, I'm just throwing things on top of my head. So yeah, this is their newest game. I know it's out for some time now, and it took me the longest time to play it enough to figure out what's with this game. So the thing is, I don't do bad reviews. Now, I'm not a yes man. I'm not just like saying yes to everything. If I don't like the game, I will not probably make a review about it just because I have very limited time when I can record, when I can edit these videos, with real life obligations, work and everything. This is just my way of spending some time having fun. So when I do reviews, I want to talk about stuff that I like. Now, I like this game, but at the same time, I don't like it. that's I think first for me. This game is something that's first for me. I like it. I think it's a great game. I see why everybody should like it, but for some strange reason it just doesn't sit with me whatsoever. I tried all the modes and everything. It just feels weird for some strange reason. So let me show you what you get inside this box. Let me show how the game looks. And as I'm showing you how it looks, oops, the box just farted. And as I'm showing you, I'm going to tell you what I like and kind of didn't sit well with me. So you have a score sheet. There's two different ways you can play this one. You can race who will be the first to trigger the game end, or you can just play for the points, and after 4 rounds you are done with it. A nice handy dandy a sheet that explains technologies, most of them, not actually all of them. This is something also I would like that they elaborated more into details. And these gold cards are explained over here. Of course, then you have, as always, the rulebook. And the rulebook is pretty nicely written. It's concise, it's clear, it tells you everything that you need to know about everything. So yeah, then this game, I'll start with the board just so you know what the theme is about. Basically, the earth is going to be burned by the sun, if I'm not mistaken, and we have to move to new earth. And to do that, and it's a one big huge map, and to do that we need to go from all our production, so each player will have their own place, and we have to move all of these to a new planet. To new planet you don't have your set area, you can move wherever you want. Okay, not at the start, you have to unlock different areas, but you will be moving all of your stuff from here up to here. So because if you leave some things here, you're gonna get some negative points, which you really don't want. And you will have this track where you will move. This is like your transport of sorts, and this will let you build here, because you have to, some of these requirements you need to have to build on some of these spaces, and these will tell you which type of terrain is now unlocked for you to settle, stuff like that. So that's basically how the game works. You will try to move everything from this planet over here to a new planet, and you will be doing that by playing cards on a board. And that's the first part that I absolutely like in this game. So each player will get their own board, and the boards are double-sided. They are the same. It just depends where you are sitting beside the table. So you have like the new planet and old planet, So if we are sitting like this, and I have the map in front of me, and over here is the new planet, or here is the old planet, I would play like this. And if I was on the other side, I would just flip it like this, and then I have the old planet and the new planet. This is just so you don't confuse what goes where, because it's really important. As I said, this is what I like about this game is this board. You will also get some special technologies that only you can have access to, and that's also something I absolutely love. When you have something that nobody else has, and they're always jealous, of you. Oh my God, he has that. Why I don't have that? Stuff like that. So you have like free stadiums, you can research technologies faster, others can't, but they have stuff that you don't, so you are of course jealous of them, stuff like that. But yeah, each of the players will get one of these boards, And over here you will keep all the resources and everything that's on a new planet, because it depends where you spend your resources. If you spend them to build something on the new planet, they have to come from over here. And you may, if you are maybe moving something from over here to the new planet, you have to pay resources on this side, you know, like when you're using ships. I'm going to show you the ships in a second. So yeah, as you are playing, you are going to take these cards, and this is something I really like, because also I really like is these cards. So these cards, you can play the normal game, just play them face down, and you place them under one of these. These are like 4 actions that you can activate, and those actions have different things that you can do. So you can do one of the things on this section. Let me move this aside a little bit so I can show you like this. So for example, if I want to get some resources or trade some resources for different resources, I'll just play a card over here, and as that is gonna worth 4 points for the end of the game, when you have to trigger what the scoring on a map, if you're gonna get the scoring on a map or not. So if you go over here, you can produce factories, you can create some new people by cloning, or you can take some different actions. And all of these, as I said, have different actions, but of course you can only do one of these 3 actions. So if you want another, first time maybe you build a factory, next time you want to clone something, you have to play card here. Now you have a 4, and 2 times 3 is 6. Now you have 10, and there's some goals that require that you have exactly 10, you know, to get something, some special reward. And so you have to be very mindful where you play these cards, what actions you will take in your turn. And you will also, as you are taking turns, you will move one marker over here, and as you go further and further, you need more and more energy to, you know, to support all these actions. So you have to be really mindful how you do that, and that works phenomenal. And now the even better thing is that all these cards can be played on this side also. Now if you play it like this, now it's not 4, it's actually 2, and it gives you something. It says pay 1 resource to gain 2 clones. So basically I can for 2 play it over here and have this action over here, but I can play any resource, not food, to clone 2 people, stuff like that. Or this one that's worth either 3, 4, or 5, depending what you need it for, you know, to hit that goal that I mentioned just right now a few minutes ago. So yeah, you can play them, you can choose to either play them face up in advanced game, or you can play them face down. If you don't like what they do face up, maybe you want one of these actions and you are okay with this card being worth 3, because maybe this one is worth 2, you actually need 3, so you can always do this to, you know, to get to that goal number that you want to. And this is awesome. Everything about this is awesome, and everything about this I really like. Also, these are just, of course, cubes that represent different resources like food, metal, and energy. Energy you will use because as you move stuff around from one planet to another, you need ships, of course, for that. And you will do that by having these ships. And they have all kinds of different things that they can do, and how much energy they spend to, you know, transport stuff. And each of these ship is unique, so when you get it, nobody will get the same ship. At least the artwork is unique. Even if some stuff is similar, the cost is usually a little bit different or something like that, you know. So there's all kinds of different ships, as you can see, and they all different artwork, which is really awesome. At least I think they're all different artwork. I don't think I saw 2 same ships, so don't keep my word for it, but I think they're all different artworks. And yeah, as you take them, you will put them on the old player board, because at the first you only have resources here, so when you spend resources, you build them on the old planet. And then you will transfer all of those things up on this planet. When the time comes at the end of each turn, you will do this. That's like a free action if you have energy to pay for their travel. And these ships are really awesome. As I said, they are all unique, they're all different. So each of the players will get a bunch of tokens that represent your people, your crew. Also these also you will have these round tokens. They will be on the old planet. For example, you will move 2 people to a new planet, or you will move a factory that produces food to a new planet to produce, you know, new stuff on the new sites, you know, because as the game progresses, you are slowly moving things to a new planet. And you will also have a bunch of cards that represent those goals that you can reach. There's also these stadiums These are really important. So you have these stadiums cards. You start with one, each of the players, but basically this is what you need on a new planet. This is kind of a requirement to end the game, you know, to be successful. Otherwise you will have to get penalty tokens, which will severely decrease your points and probably you will not win the game. So you have these and also there's these cards. Let me just sort them out. Just a second. Okay, so yeah, you have stadiums and they bring you happiness. Happiness is important because as you have more happiness, you will have you will be first in order to play, and they go from zero, from no happiness at all, but at least you have a stadium, you satisfy their needs, so you will not have to pay penalty. To all, I think up to five. Five is the biggest one. It's pretty expensive to build, but it gives you 5 smileys, which is almost guaranteed you will be first each turn. And there's also these cards that you can play with the actions. So when you do certain things on a new planet, when you fulfill the requirements, you get some production with these, and you can't have the multiples of the same. So you have to be careful to take different cards. So you know you have to like have you can't have all the same cards, stuff like that. And as I said, the game itself works wonderfully. But at the same time, there's a lot of thing going on, a lot of small pieces moving around. You have to constantly watch for those. As I said, when you play those cards, there's each round certain number that you need to hit. You can go with the easy version. You can go up to that number, so to get the reward, which is actually pretty easy. Doesn't give that much challenge, but that still doesn't change the fact that this game has a lot of things going on. There's like these technologies that you need to research, and all of these. There's like a bunch of different actions that you can do, and you can only do few, and that's fine. That's okay. I don't like when the game doesn't give you that feeling. When the game gives you feeling like, okay, I've done everything. I managed to build my population, build my stadiums, research all the technologies, put all the ships on the other side, move everything. So I did everything. So where's the challenge, you know? So I like when the games are challenging. They need to be challenging to be fun. But this game feels like too much work for very little reward. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm as I said, I will not make review if I don't like the game. I see the worth in this game, but I don't see it for me for some strange reason, and I'm not sure why. I wish somebody could explain to me, because this game, usually delicious games, they are full hit for me. Any game they put out, I review and I absolutely enjoy. I can't wait for the new one to check it out, to see how it works and all that. And it I don't know. This one just missed for me for some strange reason. Even if you are playing the light version where you don't flip the cards on this side, when you just play them like this, it's actually a boring game when you play it like this. This is what makes the game actually fun. So you want to play it like that. You want to play advanced. You know, when I'm saying that, you know, people say, but yeah, you don't like that in game now. You just said to us, there's a lot going on and you don't like it. But still I like it. So this is really weird review. This is the weirdest review I ever made. I'm just not sure what's going on with this game. I like everything in it, but still when I play it, it doesn't give me any joy, any satisfaction of like a reward. I did this and I did that. Oh my god. There's no those big moves, you know, when you combo everything, when you have the perfect amount of resources for something, you know, when stuff like that happens, doesn't happen in this game, at least for me. And I'm not sure why, because it should. It's a great game. So I how to say this? I please do check out this game if you have a chance. Don't be fooled by my review that it's a bad game. It's not. It's just not good for me for some strange reason. But definitely check it out, because I think it's a great game, and you should definitely check it out. Even though I don't like it. I know, contradictory, completely contradictory review. Maybe I shouldn't even film this one, but I just wanted to talk about it because I think Delicious Games makes great games. Vladimir Sushi is a great designer. Evacuation is nicely designed game, but for some strange reason I just can't fall in love with this one. Even after a few plays, usually, when you play the game for the first time, you either like it or don't. Maybe after second, third, fourth time, you kind of start to liking it. It was like for me with Seven Wonders. First time I played it, I thought it was horrible game. Now I absolutely enjoy Seven Wonders. So maybe this one, I don't know if I played like way more, but I think I explored everything. I think I understand everything in this game. So yeah, I'll stop here because this is turning into a negative review, and I don't want to end on a negative note because this is a great game. You should definitely check it out. So yeah, that is that. Thank you for watching this video so long, for watching me blabbering about contradictory stuff. I hope you will check it out. You will not mind my review of it. I just wanted to tell you about it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for spending time with me, for supporting me on Patreon. I absolutely treasure all of you who give me all the likes, comments, everything. And yeah, that is that. Until next time. Pozdrav.